Katie, what time is it?
It's time for me to open a drink.
For all of you out there in Facebook and YouTube land, it is that time, Wednesday night, 5 p.m. Mountain Time, 7 p.m. Eastern. It is the Bad Marketing Show, your favorite hour of the week. Katie pops bottles.
Cans, whatever.
Whatever. Are we drinking Michelob?
We're drinking. We're sponsored by Michelob Ultra. We got the spicy pineapple flavor going, and my brain is toast, so everything is funny to me. So this is going to be really good.
This is what happens when Katie writes a lot of copy. 6
emails, 3 days. Done.
You deserve that Michelob Ultra.
Sure do.
So Katie, for those of you who don't know, Katie is a copywriter. I'm a monetization expert. I help people with their stories, webinars, making money. Katie writes all the copy that gets responses and makes funny faces. Together, we're here to help you. We're going to critique some bad marketing. Katie, what do you got on deck for us tonight?
Let me share us out real quick, but I can tell you that today's going to be quite a variety show. Because, I just thought it was a good idea to just throw everything at the wall and see what happens. So let me get sharing here. I think I have us shared out. I do. And let me.
Are we going over the worst guarantee ever?
Yes, we are, Steve. You bet we are.
So you guys are in for a treat. This is like, this one melted my brain, but we'll get to that a little bit later.
All right. Am I sharing?
You are sharing. Let's see what we've got.
Okay, we are starting. This is not necessarily a bad ad. We're going to start with a couple weird products I found on Facebook. So here's the copy. The wait is over. Squish Screen 2.0 by Frank Gazzone is here. As if I had been waiting for whatever the hell this is.
With a name like Frank Gazzone.
Do you see this? This is the future of lava lamps, Steve. What do you think?
I love it.
Do you?
If that thing's less than $30, I'll probably buy one.
Okay. Here's the second question. Actually, this first comment was my favorite. Wait, let me fire up a doobie because that's exactly how I feel about it. Just guess how much it costs.
$197.
Okay. Final answer. If anybody has a guess in the comments, lay it down because
let's see what we got. Oh no! Michelle McNabb.
Donovan's cousin.
You need Katie in your life?
249. It's 5x7. Or wait, it's 5.7 by 8.4 inches.
I love that they're showing. Hang on, they go to show like wedding photos.
Yeah, that's kind of silly, isn't it?
It reminds me of a really bad fireplace. I like it.
I'm not here to say that art doesn't cost that much because it is art, but I don't know if I personally would pay $250 for it. Maybe if I were really rich, I would just like cover an entire wall with those bitches. But look, it comes with a certificate and a number.
Like I care about any of that stuff.
I don't, but look, they do all sorts of stuff like this. Hypnotic slime.
$97. Hypnotic slime.
The small size. That's probably the small size. So
is it an LCD screen or is it actually a lava lamp? I'm very confused.
No, it's video art. So it's an LCD.
Oh, screw that. Not interested.
Really? Why are you not interested if it's
because it's not real? It looks really good in the picture. I bet you get it and it looks crap. Do
you think so?
Yes.
We'd have to look up some reviews. Maybe that'll be a follow-up.
Scroll down a second. Let's just go through this for a second. Hypnotic slime is $99. Us is $256. Traces of You, $329. It's all just an LCD screen with repeated video that I guarantee this stuff is probably stock photo stuff. So
that's what got me is that, and maybe it's like, I wonder if it's the artist that kind of determines, like, I don't know, Steve, but guys, this is the future of lava lamps. I'm probably too cheap for it. You can also do custom ones and they probably really look like garbage. So yeah, that's that. So tell us in the comments if you would shell out $200+ buy a 6x8 moving video portrait, because I sure wouldn't. It looks cool though. All right. Next, I got another product for you, Steve.
Okay. What do you got?
Check that out.
Proudly made in the USA, built for whatever.
Like these nuggies.
XJ door map pocket.
Now, here's what I like about this, and I know this is bad marketing, but I think this is brilliant.
Are those all sponges?
No, they're chicken nuggets, Steve.
Yes.
That's the thing. So, okay, if you were selling this and you just took a picture of this, it's kind of a boring thing to have, right? It's like a door side pocket. But the fact that they put chicken nuggets in it makes it exceptional, right?
Yes.
Now, here's where it gets weird. I mean, it's already weird, but today we're going to get into a lot of weird units on our show. So this is what it said. Give it a read, Steve.
Hang on. Holds roughly 1.7 pounds of chicken McNuggets.
It's oddly specific in an amazing kind of way.
I feel like they need to meet the FC console, because then you could play a video game and cook your chicken, and then you could put it in your door pocket. For those of you who missed the FC console is a video game console with a built-in chicken drawer.
Yep.
It's actually, I found some background on that. I think I sent you the video. It's a 700-watt toaster oven on top of a gaming console.
It's amazing.
Pretty funny.
Absolutely amazing. So I think this is an amazing way to market your stuff. So if anybody out there has an idea for marketing their containers, baskets, who knows what it is, put some chicken nuggets in it and it'll probably get noticed a lot faster. So that's that moral of the story today. And since, Steve, it's February and we're all trying to get in the mood for Valentine's Day, check out this display spotted at a Walmart. Are you ready?
At a Walmart. Spread the love. $46.
Yep.
If they just tied some heart balloons to it.
Like, obviously it's intentional, but like, man, I wonder what state Walmart this is in. Any guesses, guys? Kentucky. I won't be able to find an answer, but
I don't know.
So that's pretty creative placement there. I'm into that.
It's right next to the chocolates, just in case you missed. It's like literally in the Valentine's aisle.
I know, and I love that it just says "spread the love." Yep.
That's pretty good. What is it? Courtney Joe asks, "What is it?" Katie, do you want to explain what?
Yeah, so this is Plan B pill. So this is when you kind of have an oopsies and you don't want to have a kid, so you take the Plan B and it's a Plan B, so you don't have to make a Plan A. I guess.
All right, hang on, Katie. I got something I want to share.
Okay.
We were looking at the wall art. So this is something called the syphilis table.
The syphilis table?
Syphilis. No, it's a Greek god that got cursed to push a boulder up a hill forever in time. So this is a coffee table that has a marble, a ball bearing that is on a magnet underneath the table, and it literally draws art.
What? I would pay over $300.
And then it erases itself.
What? Holy, I would never get anything done.
Right? That was my thought. I was like, are you kidding me?
I could take all the money I save on my streaming subscriptions, cancel all of them, and just use money to buy this.
How cool is that, right? Like, I want one of these.
How much?
Like, this is what happens all day long.
Are you kidding me? Okay, what?
I wasn't going to tell you what the price was.
Pre-order for, yeah, but I wonder what it's going to be. So is this on Kickstarter?
No, it is live right now. I'm going to stop sharing my screen somehow.
I want it.
So the one that is $800 is 8 inches wide, and it goes on your desk. The coffee tables, what do you think the coffee table costs?
Oh, $3K.
8.
Oh, damn, not
I
even
was like,
that.
I want one, but that's a car. Like that's a lot of things. I mean, I'll have one day.
It's so cool though. One day.
One day soon.
One
Before
day.
long, new house in Vale, we'll have one of those. It's coming.
It's
But
coming. We're putting it on the vision board. We're getting the syphilis table.
you can, but they do have a smaller one. They have a 3-foot wide one that you could put like it's like an end table size, right? But you could put it somewhere, and that one is, I believe, $2K.
Or you could just get like 200 of the 6x8 squish screens and cover a table with them, and it's
or
like
you could just, instead of getting the squish screen, all you have to do is get 4K stock video of any one of those and go buy a 32-inch television,
like a monitor.
Yeah, and just put it on your wall.
Dude, we're gonna make a killing doing the knockoff, Steve.
We totally are. Michelle wants that table. That table is sweet.
Who doesn't?
Like, it's all, you can do backlighting with it. There are ones that have like built-in like fire, so it looks like it's on fire going around the outside. It's really cool. You should look that up. Like, that is definitely on my list of things to buy.
The syphilis table is the star of the show today. That's our pick. All right, I'm sharing the screen again. We're gonna get into that guarantee, Steve. I can't wait any longer. Are you ready?
Okay, this is
all right, guys. This is something I saw in a copywriter friend's goofy copywriting group, and I sent it to Steve, and it's just ridiculous.
This is the inception of guarantees. Your unconditional 30-day money-back guarantee. If you implement everything I show you within the first 30 days and do not get an ounce of value, we will give you a 100% money-back guarantee. This is our 30-day action-based guarantee that is unconditional.
It's so confused. It's so confused.
Like, Katie posted this, and I was like, "What? This person's dumb."
There's so many things that are wrong with it. It's just like you almost have to try to make something this wrong, because you can't just accidentally make something this wrong. I mean, Steve was like counting the ways it's wrong. First of all, it's not unconditional because there are conditions and it's action based. Secondly, it says if you do not get an ounce of value, how are we measuring? Okay, this is the second thing on the show today with weird units. Who is measuring value in ounces? Like, one person commented, like, what if I only get 26 grams of value? Like,
I so want to know what this is selling. Like,
I know I asked him and he didn't have a link for me, so I don't know where he found it, but he didn't have the full funnel. And the other thing is that if you do all these conditional things, we will give you a 100% money back guarantee. They're not giving
you a guarantee. Our first guarantee gives you a second guarantee. You didn't get the value. Let me give you another guarantee.
Just giving guarantees to keep taking action and getting guarantees.
You got 1 ounce of value. 1 ounce.
Thank God. I'm always measuring how many ounces of value I get.
That one, I like. Inception.
Yep, it's crazy. So that's the crazy guarantee. But speaking of contradictory things, try this one. And I'm never trying to tear down any other copywriters, but I caught from some random copywriters about me, my services page. Steve, give it a read, and then we'll see if we can figure out what's going on here.
I help content-hungry clients who want to deliver dynamic messages by creating punchy, eye-catching substance to their website, landing pages, or taglines to include visual stimulation and captivating hooks, which will convey their culture, promote their services, and commitment. What is my special power? It is not words. It might be picking words and putting them together in illegible sentences that have all the buzzwords and do nothing. The ability to deliver clear, concise information in a non-boring way with irony.
And keeping it simple.
Can we? Oh, hang on. I want to put this in Hemingway.
Okay.
I'm going to let you just rip that apart really quick. Like, it actually starts okay. I help content-hungry clients.
I like that.
I don't know that they're really content hungry. I think they just want content. They want attention. They want clients.
They're hungry. They're hungry for results. They're hungry for being seen. They're hungry for, like, nobody's just like wakes up in the morning. I'm like, I'm hungry for content. Like, I don't know. I mean, they're hungry for having their time back because they're tired of writing content. Sure. But I think it does start out good. I help content hungry clients. But I mean, this is just one of those things we're always harping on. A sentence should not last an entire paragraph. And it's just the fact that, I mean, this, you just have to edit. Like, if you write a long sentence and then you say your special power is to deliver something clear, concise, and that you keep it simple, like, man, oh man. And it's hard because this is one of those things that, like, you know, it's not a typo. You just have to, like, look at the next level and see, like, what, if you're saying what you mean. Because I think in this case, it got a little weird here.
Well, it doesn't make sense.
Right.
So I help content hungry clients who want to deliver dynamic messages. Like, that's a buzzword. Take that shit out of there. To deliver messages by creating punchy, eye-catching substance. Substance creates weight and creates more, which you're actually trying to not create substance. Taglines should not have substance or weight. They should be light and airy.
Well, I could see, like, content should have a substance, but I would put it after content, then not punchy, eye-catching substance. Like, nobody thinks of. It's just a little odd. And you know what? This whole sentence is just like prepositions, prepositional phrases, and ands and commas. It just, like, gets out of control. You can't remember what the subject of the sentence is. That's the problem with long sentences. You forget what the subject is. You forget what you're talking about somewhere halfway through. You don't know what's going on.
Well, I mean, and they're also trying to do way too much. I mean, what's the one thing that we always talk about, right? If you have an I help statement, it should not have and or the or commas in it. It should be very clear and concise. This one, just to your point, they're trying to, like, there's like 5 different ways that they're trying to help you do 3 different things: convey your culture, promote your services, and commitment, which doesn't make any sense.
It really falls, I think it falls apart at to include. Like, they could have stopped. I mean, granted, they could fix it up, but if they stopped at taglines, because when you start adding to include visual, I mean, that is just adding, that's where it gets nonsensical, I think. Did you put it in?
Hang on 1 second. I'm almost done typing. This is so long. Okay, so for those of you who don't know what Hemingway is.
It's amazing.
Hemingway is a free online.
What?
It's a.
Are people making snarky
so
comments?
Bad.
Oh, you're just giggling.
Hemingway is a free online editing tool that you get to put your stuff into, and it just basically tells you how bad it is.
Right.
So
not how good it is, how bad it is,
and how to fix it. So we're going to do this live. Let me share screen. Okay, so it's kind of small. Hang on, I'll make it bigger.
Let me find Steve.
Okay, so I help content-hungry clients deliver dynamic messages by creating punchy, eye-catching substance to their website. You don't need website link to their web content, right?
Yeah.
Let's get rid of landing pages, taglines. Landing pages or taglines.
Yeah, visual stimulation is weird. I think that's super weird. Who's like, ooh, I don't
It's not visually stimulating. It's just a lot of words. If anything, it's visually napping.
Visually napping.
Captivating hooks. We build captivating hooks that will convey your culture.
Yeah, what's there? Well, I guess, yeah.
Culture and promote your services. Commitment doesn't even make sense.
No, it doesn't.
So the idea here, you should always write at a 3rd grade level if you can. 3rd to 4th grade.
For most audiences. I mean, there are exceptions, obviously.
Very few. So help content-hungry clients who want to deliver dynamic messages by creating punchy, eye-catching.
Take out who want to.
I help content-hungry clients deliver. You're right.
Yeah. See, it's like prepositional
Deliver-
phrases can really make
Deliver
things
dynamic messages by creating
through.
punchy, eye-catching
I would say through instead
content
of by
on
creating.
the web. O-N-T-N-T-O-N-T-G.
Oh, he's doing it again. Ladies and gentlemen, Steve spelling while he types.
I mean, that's still not
I would
perfect.
take out by creating and make it through. So do messages through. And I'd say web content or online content.
I help content. I help content hungry clients deliver dynamic messages through creating through. Hang on, I'm lost, Katie. What am I doing?
Through punchy, eye-catching online content. Or I feel like you don't even need the word content twice in a sentence because
No, I don't think so either.
heavy.
I help content hungry clients deliver dynamic messages. Grab.
Eighth grade still. Yeah, I mean, I don't.
Well, it's because we've got dynamic and deliver. Anyway, you guys can see how this is much easier to read and makes more sense as we have now lost 90% of our audience. Wah, wah, wah. They don't like Hemingway.
They don't like Hemingway. That's fine.
Back to Michelob Ultra.
Back to Michelob Ultra. All right, I'm screen sharing again. I'm going to give you something else that's pretty fun. Here we go. Let's see. Do I want to give you... Okay, this one's actually funny. Somebody posted this in a women's entrepreneurs group because she wanted help with her logo. Hello there. I'm trying to decide on a logo for my website. It's the little things that mean so much. So if you can please let me know which logo looks best, I would be super grateful. A website is for all things real estate, a hub. So I guess they have a real estate business. Also, what do you think of the color palette? Much thanks. Now, you can't see the full picture, but it gets really bad.
What was the name of the Chinese face thing?
Tadam. No, a lot of stuff is going to feel like Tadam today. Okay, so this is the logo they shared. And everybody went crazy. What do you get out of this?
Porta potties.
Okay.
Hubs.
Right. I see fubs or p-hubs, which only reminds me of one other thing on the internet. And that's pretty unfortunate.
Plant hub?
Huh?
Plant hub?
Not quite. But one other person said they thought porta potty and they thought it looked like a man in a casket. And what is fubs? Well, it turns out.
Oh, no. Take us down the rabbit hole.
It's up hubs. Like, it's not fubs, it's not p hubs, it's not like it's up hubs.
That's really what the site is called?
Yes.
Up hubs.
Up hubs. But the comment section was just going off like, dude, we're only thinking of X-rated adult sites or like whatever fubs is because that's what it reads like.
I mean, fubs sounds like Furbies?
Like you messed it up. Like you flubbed it.
I mean, I just want to take just a second to talk about what they wrote on the top of that. Like,
okay, we can go back.
But still, what the fuck is up hubs? Agreed. So I am trying to decide on a logo for my website. It's the little things that mean so much. Please let me know which logo looks best. I would be super grateful. Like, I guess, I mean, that's all right. If I just, laziness bothers me. Like, take a second. I'm not great at typing, but take a second. Like,
I think it might be like an English as a second language thing sometimes.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Speaking of English as a second language, I found...
Sounds? Hang on. Here we go.
What?
But what is a pubs?
Exactly.
Miss Shell. And then she says, it sounds like an unknown fetish.
Kind of.
Or, yeah. That's, it makes no sense.
Ubhubs. Yeah, it definitely sounds like some weird, sneaky stuff. So, speaking of weird, bad English, a la last week's episode, this is actually a product from L'Oreal. Okay, this is a hair straightener that literally blows steam out. So, we'll get to why that is like dangerous in a second. But we're going to get back into some weird units and bad English. So, first of all, this thing blows out steam. What person who is buying this, what woman wants to know that it steams out 0.8 grams of liquid a minute? No one.
No, that's it. So this goes back to the features and benefits conversation. All marketing should be benefit driven, not features driven. It's fine that it's exclusive steam delivery. I don't even know why you would say exclusive, but okay. Steam delivery, that's fine. Tell me what the steam delivery does for me. It gets your hair soft and luxurious and straight.
Oh, all day hold, quicker styling. But look, even this double technology plates, high resistance to what? Anodized coating and floating plates structure for even and respectful pressure all over the hair, guys. Respectful.
Is this really L'Oreal?
This is, I swear to God, I will.
Come on, L'Oreal. Like, yeah, it's fine. You want to buy your copywriters in a different country. I have no problem with that. Just double check it. Like, how much money do you think they spent to put this out? This is probably at least 10K.
Right.
Like, you didn't even proofread it.
Extra long cord, or like, and they call it a rotative cord. Why didn't they just put rotating? Rotative, is that a word? That's weird. Like,
I don't know.
3 heat settings from 350 to 410.
Extra for L'Oreal.
Yeah. Oh, and an integrated water tank. Okay, that's good. Style a full head of hair without having to refill. That makes sense.
That's the best one.
That's the best one.
Integrated comb. Pre-tangles?
Pre-detangles, and they could have just said detangles. Why did they
what is pre-detangles?
What is pre-detangles? Like, now we're getting into like some weird hair time vortex shit. It's so strange. If you're pre-detangling, is it tangled at all? Can someone please give me an answer right now? I'm drinking too much seltzer to make sense of it. Okay, so, and here
Where did that come from, Katie?
I got served an ad on it and I clicked through and it was sold. And this is Sephora's website. So maybe Sephora wrote this copy, but I doubt it. But look at this. It gets super to Dom here. Straightens hair, blah, 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 blah. What else you need to know?
Hang on. Straightens hair or creates beachy waves?
Yeah, well, sometimes you can use a straightening iron to make waves. It just depends on how you manipulate the tool. So that
says it retangles. It's a retangler.
It's a retangler. Perfect. I've always wanted a steam retangler.
What else do you need to know? Steam technology surrounds the hair with a steady distribution of steam while never getting the hair wet.
It can't be possible.
The power of steam and combing allows for straightening that is twice as fast and twice as smooth versus what?
Exactly.
With a 91% less breakage versus the heating plates alone. Good job.
Weird. Oh, here's the best part, Steve. You're about to read the weirdest unit of measurement in anything ever.
Value? How much does value weigh?
No, this is pretty close.
The integrated leak-free water tank allows you to style a full head of hair up to 600 feet without having to refill. And the integrated removable comb detangles the hair while styling and holds the hair in place while straightening or creating waves. That is a run-on sentence.
Yeah.
They need Hemingway. A 360-degree, extra-long, rotating cord creates hassle-free waves, while the hard, anodized, high-resistance aluminum plates provide even pressure all over the hair.
Oh, so sensual. Okay, so
are we styling Rapunzel's hair? I mean, is she at the top of a castle?
Up to 600 feet, guys. You can.
That's 600 feet. That is at 10 feet. That would be 60 stories of hair. Rapunzel, let down your hair. I hope you used L'Oreal's straightener.
steamy straightening
It
thing.
doesn't get your hair wet.
Okay, here's one of the best parts though. There's more. So this was the comment section on the ad. So some people are asking all sorts of questions, and they weren't this. Read their answer. It reminds me so much of the face people from last week.
Hello, Steam Pod may look like a regular hair straightener, but it's not.
No.
Water tank makes
No.
all the difference.
But with it's not. Slow down.
Oh, geez.
Your brain wants to correct it.
The water tank makes all the difference because when you press the plates together against the hair, steam is projected from the small vents into the hair in order to straighten the hair fibers.
Skin. Sound familiar?
This steam works alongside the heated ceramic plates. It did not say they were ceramic anywhere in the copy, so They added that.
Yeah.
This can make the hair straightening process far quicker, thereby causing less damage. Feel free to watch the IGTV. Have a nice day. Oh, and then let's read the response because that one looks juicy.
This person was like, your automated response that literally addresses none of the issues is hilarious. And then someone was going off on the automated grammar. But I think the same person who writes for Tadam writes for L'Oreal's auto response bot because they said hair like 5 times in the same sentence. And yeah,
I bet you're right.
I bet they do.
It is. It's all the same.
It's one agency like based out of China.
Yeah, I think you're right. We is the beauty agency.
Oh my God. So that's that. Now I'm going to take you down one more rabbit hole. And this is a user interface, user experience thing, kind of. So first of all, I didn't want to close out this pop-up because I wanted everybody to see how bad this pop-up is. I found this link on a daily promo post where people could just drop their website links. So first of all, if this is your pop-up to join your mailing list, no one is opting in.
No one ever. Join our mailing list. Join it.
Like, what's on it? Okay, so here's a good pro tip.
It doesn't have features or benefits. It's just
right. It's just a command.
Join our mailing list. Does that work?
It's a strong call to action, but it's not because, okay, here's the thing I've been reading about with newsletters because I've been getting into some email copy stuff a lot deeper than I normally do. You need a USP. You need a unique selling point for someone to sign up for your newsletter or your mailing list. You want to tell them what kind of emails they're going to get. Like, so sign up for an exclusive offer or % off, sign up for the newest products and whatever. Like, give them a reason because right now I don't even know.
Yep, nothing.
I know nothing.
And we don't know what Sissium is.
Okay, so we're about to find out what Sipium is. Somebody posted this site and I was like, okay, I was just looking for things to critique. So it seems like they have shoes, but look at this. Shoes, women and men, shop masks, or martial arts uniforms and supplies.
From Rude King.
Okay, so here's where it got weird. So what I did is I clicked through to women because I was like, let's see what's up with these shoes. Like, are these some drop shipped crap shoes or what? So it turns out I was like, oh, these look really fancy. And I clicked through to one. And look, this is the first thing that comes up, which I think is actually kind of cool. So they tell you the designer of the shoe concept. They tell you that the shoe is a unique limited edition shoe concept, and it will be available to pre-order over the next 17 days. Once the shoes reach 7 pre-orders sales, they'll be produced in Italy and shipped to you. Okay, here's the shoe, right? And women, if you're looking at this and you like shoes, weigh in, tell me what you think. Would you pay $234 to wait to see if 6 other people were willing to pay $234 so your shoe could get made and shipped to you?
Hey, there, instead of a newsletter, now you get a discount.
There we go. See, this is much better. See, submit your email, get updates from the designer, instantly redeem it. See, much better. Good job.
I kind of like this because it's kind of like what's Kickstarter for clothing.
Right.
I mean, they're not going to charge your card until they hit 6. but
And they're
that's a lot.
handcrafted. That's cool. But can we? And each shoe has its own special little tagline. Look at this one, the Hebe Opus 1. Anxious designs for hungry people. What does it mean? What?
I don't know what to do with that one.
Anxious designs for hungry people. So it seems like a lot of this copy is good. Like seduction and style go hand in hand when it comes to this classic pump. Balanced on a razor sharp stiletto heel, and it features embossed leather panels and a sleek pointed toe. Crafted in Italy from butter soft leather. There's a lot of good stuff going on here. Collector's edition packaging. I don't think that's a selling point, but
I think that box is pretty sweet. I would put that box on a shelf.
You're more of a shoe guy, and if you look here, like all of their shoe boxes have different.
Yeah, those shoes the boxes are actually cool. Mark Stern, he who not be named.
Mark? He can't be on this show.
He who shall not be named.
Is he here? Is he among us?
No, but he loves boxes.
Oh, he loves. Oh, that's right. Okay, I see where you're going there.
Anyway, okay, I can't believe nobody is commenting on these shoes.
Okay, but
that's actually cool. I want to see the guy's shoes. Go to the guy's shoes.
Okay, Steve, let's check out the guy's shoes.
I just want to see how much they are.
My problem, okay, but the problem is that to get to the shoes, you had to go through a crappy looking site that also had geese and face masks. Okay.
It would just be better, I agree, if they just drove
Which ones do you like, Steve?
None.
Really? Ooh, I like
maybe
those.
The Second Gentleman.
Which one? Okay, let's have a look. Oh, they're flat. Those are like pimp shoes, Steve.
You know me. Big pimpin'.
It's big pimpin'.
when I rock the world in New Orleans.
He's over there sipping on gin and juice, huh? Let's see.
Those are straight up pimp shoes.
Okay. Ooh, wowee. Is that real or is that printed to look like alligator?
That's not real. There's no way that's real.
But I guess it's a shoe concept. They haven't made it, so maybe it will be real.
$254. And that box is not as cool. I don't like that box as much. I also don't like those shoes.
It looks printed. So here's the thing though, Steve. Would you pay that much money to see if 6 other people would do it?
No.
Because imagine if you put 250 down and there's not 7 pre-orders. It doesn't seem like a site that's getting a lot of traffic, although there's ways of checking that.
I mean, what I think would be really interesting, I like the idea of this as a clothing Kickstarter, and 6 people buying a pair of shoes is not that bad. They just need to gain some traction, and like, I don't know, the women's shoes are definitely better than the men's.
Well, and I think the landing page can't be like
the landing page is really boring.
This can't be it. Like, because it's
it was just for
shoes.
Just for shits and giggles, Katie, click on the geese. Let's see what we got. Because I want to see if they're pre-order.
BGJ geese. I think you can just buy them. I think they just were like, oh, we can also wholesale stuff. Like when you lose focus in e-commerce, I think it hurts you. So 5 of them for $325.
Oh,
it's 5 of them.
So this is just some store somewhere that was like, hey, we can.
Random.
That is really weird.
I just didn't understand why you would have like a high-end feeling concept next to like, oh, get 5 keys at a time and like a bunch of face masks. Like, don't do that, guys. Also, speaking of, I was going to show this last week and I didn't get to it, but please look at this, Steve. Can you please just look at this ad?
What do we got?
Oh, wait. So first of all, this is a plant-based chicken. It says plant-based chicken sheet pan ratatouille. What about this looks like ratatouille to you, Steve? Ratatouille doesn't have chicken in it.
Nope.
Why would it have fake chicken in
it? Let's just use a big word that nobody knows what it means.
Dude, people were freaking out. And first of all, does this look good to you?
No.
It looks horrible. So
I would eat it. I will eat. I will try all foods. I love trying foods.
So I posted this. I said, let me help you, and posted the definition of ratatouille, which is a vegetable dish consisting of onion, zucchini, tomatoes, eggplant, and peppers. And everybody else basically said what we were all thinking, which is it looks like my cat puked.
I mean, can we see the end of the video? Let's just.
That's it. It went all the way through. It's just spooning weird stuff on weird stuff.
Yeah, that's not appetizing. It's what is with people like I can see if you're going for shock value. That doesn't even go for shock value. That just is not appetizing.
And like maybe if you plated it, it's just like on parchment paper, like question mark
With rosemary.
and rosemary. Yeah, it's and sprinkle with our vegan chicken salt. What the hell is that? I don't know.
I don't either, Katie.
Let's see if I had anything else in here. That may have been it for the Wiki Week for me. Oh, yep. I think we hit it all, but I just really wanted to highlight how gross I think that is. And that if you're going to be selling food, make it look good. I guess maybe if you're vegan and you haven't had chicken in like 20 years, that could look good.
No, that doesn't look good. If you haven't had chicken in 20 years, you don't want chicken.
Well, you don't want chicken.
Chicken.
Like, it's chicken.
Chicken. Katie, what do you got for bad Tinder?
0, guys.
Katie has burned through all
of the worst suitors. No, actually, I crushed it out on emails today. By the time I prepped stuff for the show, I was like, I don't even have time to blur out dudes' faces. And yeah. Steve, you got any bad Tinder? You have any horror stories for us?
I mean, there's always horror stories, Katie. They're not appropriate for the air. I will say, from your I showed up on one date that was I don't know. I don't get why women show up with. Yeah, the date showed up with a huge chip on her shoulder, and like right out the gate was like,
oh no.
That date lasted like 3 minutes.
3 whole minutes?
Oh, it was pretty short. Like when somebody gets on and just immediately like,
wait, was this a Zoom date?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like got on and was like immediately like, you don't got to tell me nothing. I was like, whoa, all right.
Why are we coming into
I said, are we having drinks? Like, this is a Zoom happy hour. Like, let's hang out and have some drinks. And her response was, I don't need alcohol to make me feel comfortable. And I was like, okay.
All right.
Didn't say any of that. But anyway, we won't go down that rabbit hole.
Steve, okay, but can you give me your 3 best excuses that people can use if a Zoom date is going bad to get out of one?
My data limit is about to go over.
Okay.
I
have diarrhea.
That's Katie's.
That's my number 1. Nobody's going to argue with it. Yeah, bad shrimp.
Bad shrimp. Bad shrimp. Something's burning.
My dog is on fire.
My dog is on fire. Or I just need to go.
Really? Without explanation? See, I'm too polite for that. I need to like make some sort of excuse.
Yeah. I was just like, this is not going so well.
I don't like, you buy. You can't. That's the thing.
Yeah. Anyway, Katie, I'm disappointed you didn't have a monster for us.
I know. You know, I can't wait until like live events happen again, because then I can just go to something sponsored by Monster and just like take as many Kyles home as I want. Just like a harem of Kyles.
Is that a harem?
Is it a gaggle, or it's a drywall of Kyle, or there's some sort of weird unit for when you have a bunch of Kyles.
This show is all about the units today. How much, if you guys are watching, how much does an ounce of value weigh?
Oh crap.
Do
you know the atomic mass of value so that we can do we have to do stoichiometry to figure this out?
Stoichiometry.
Yeah. It's been a long time since I did chemistry, but
long time since chemistry.
Yep.
Katie, what else you got going on this week?
What day is it? It's Wednesday. I don't know. Writing more copy. I busted out a rush job. I'm trying, guys. I'm gonna have a top secret photo shoot that I'm doing for my single person business, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. But I can't tell you what it is yet. So that's my curiosity hook. So maybe by next week or the week after, we'll do the premiere of
How do
Katie
you
brand pictures.
An ounce of value is equal to Laura killing it.
Ah, what? I love it. Have you guys ever seen the memes about like American units? Like they'll be like, oh, they won't use the metric system, but they'll use units like coffins per White House. Because somebody posted like, oh, if you lined up all the coffins from COVID next to the White House, it would fill 2 White Houses. And people are like, dude, you guys won't use the metric system, but you will. Strictly American phenomenon.
Strictly American.
Strictly.
It's time, Katie.
He's back. My dad's gonna be so happy. He was really hoping the dog would come back. Bah. Oh, we should have showed the remix.
Oh. I love YouTube.
It's so good.